Hey everyone, Aaron Jackson here. I'm here to talk about what gets me to the top, my skates, and more specifically, my wheels. And the Bont Whirl Assassin is the only wheel I trust. They're hand-poured with the best urethane out there. It's the holy grail for speed and control. Plus, it doesn't pick up every speck of dust on the floor. And the lifespan, I'm getting at least twice the mileage out of these compared to other wheels. But if you're serious about skating, do yourself a favor and try the Bont Whirl Assassin.
They call it a sport, but we know better. It's a symphony of dedication, grit, and heart. Tuned to one another in a composition of chaos on a stage built for progress. Athlete-driven innovation from the first whistle to the final score. Every hit, every fall, every win, every loss, every team, every season, every body. We've got you covered.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hi, friend.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm not doing too bad. About lost my voice, so
I know.
Talking so much, yeah.
It's been a big weekend. I am Rippy Longstocking. I'm here with my esteemed colleague.
Wrecking Bill. I'm Wrecking Bill.
And we're going to tell you a little bit about who's going to be taking the track here for game number 14. This is for the third place bronze medal. So on Denver ground control, we have 0 Big Sexy, 4 Stand Aside, 1-0 Optimus Grime, 1-10 Mr. Testosterone, 1984 Olson, 2-0 Thrasher, 257 Schneider, 36 Linzo, 4 Baby Stelly, 42 Sweet Feet, 47 Wyatt, 57 Monster Jam, 65 Smash, 714 Plumber, 72 Stelly, 77 Cotton, and 90 Mamba.
And for your St. Louis Gatekeepers, we have number 0260 Spin Diesel, 12 Shred-A-Stare, 1209 Primsis, 1337 Beastie, 14 Loki Doki, 15 Bolt Action, 1691 Jammy Pacquiao, 1990 Yoshi Denali, number 3 Thighs, 31 Little Nas Slapex, 39 Evie, number 5 Lethal Objection, 5150 Hulk, 567 Splatter, and 787 Adam Midwest.
And while we're getting ready to start our stream, I just want to point out that Concussion Roller Derby is super excited and honored to be hosting the 2025 MRDA Championships and producing the broadcast free of charge for you all. So if you've enjoyed this broadcast, please consider donating to help with the cost of streaming and hosting this amazing event. Use the QR code that shows at the bottom of your screen, or go to concussionrollerderby.com/donate or bit.ly/CRD. That's all in lowercase. So we appreciate you.
Yes, they really put on a great show this weekend. Fed us well.
Yes. They have.
Only thing they haven't had is heat.
That's right. It's a little chilly today.
Little chilly.
A
little chilly in here, yeah. But besides that, it's a beautiful venue.
It is.
Nice area around here, so.
Salem is a lovely little city.
It sure is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
All right, as we get ready here for St. Louis Gatekeepers versus Denver Ground Control, we have number 110, Mr. Testosterone, out there on the line for Denver in blue. And in white, we're going to have 1-2, that's Shred Astaire.
Yes, good call. I don't think we mentioned the jersey colors, and that's important if you're watching the stream.
Yeah, Denver wearing those beautiful blue jerseys.
Yeah.
Gatekeepers in their white.
So Denver's, I like the mountains on them.
And those
really
are
nice.
pretty. Those are
I like
pretty.
the
Those are
mountains.
really nice jerseys. They really are. Got to give them props where props are due.
Yes. And hey, but St. Louis has a little rainbow thing too. They're
Yeah.
really nice kits. I mean, people come up with really great designs.
Pushing back, stand aside, big sexy, and look at that. Shred Astaire gets by Monster Jam and
Whoa.
Mr. Testosterone both out, but Shreddy gets lead and going to call it off as both jammers got out at the same time. 0-0 jam right off the bat. So these teams have played each other several times, and it's been pretty evenly matched. One team wins one time, the other wins the other time, and Denver managed to beat the Gatekeepers back in Western Hemisphere champs, which was the first tournament right after COVID. So we have Loki Doki out there on the jammer line, and that is Optimus Grime.
I mean, is it going to be, like, are we always going to think about that, the before times? One day we will not think about that anymore. But today we are going to think about this awesome jam happening. We will see, who was that beastie going to the box there? Your penalty box is sort of on the right-hand side of your screen. You'll see a screen behind the penalty box. But that is Optimus Grime that does pick up that lead jammer status there for Denver. Loki Doki also out of the pack. Woo! Goodness, Optimus Grime going to get on through there, pick up the 4, and call it. And so very quick jam. I think we'll see a lot of those.
I do too. I think both teams are going to play a little conservative here and take the points that are given to them and not try to go for multiple scoring passes unless it's available to them. I think there's been a lot of lessons learned over this weekend from both teams that are not in a position they thought they were going to be in. Jamie Pacquiao on the jammer line for the Gatekeepers in white, and that is Mamba jamming for Denver Ground Control, looking for a spot to get through. Now Beastie out of the penalty box, getting ready to join the rest of the team on the track. Pacquiao pushing hard, big sexy. Oh, and Jamie Pacquiao's found an outside path and picks up lead for the Gatekeepers. Ooh, Yoshi Denali takes a big hit. Mamba gets hit to the outside. Mamba has that helmet cover off. Jamie Pacquiao gets recycled back by Thrasher. He slips around Thrasher. Just
wow.
Monster Jam left to get by. Forearm call on Big Sexy and Jamie Pacquiao. 4 points in the bank as Mamba's been unable to get out. Now takes that helmet cover to Monster Jam, who is now the jammer of record. Yoshi Denali did a nice job of picking up Monster Jam, and Spin Diesel gets the drawback as they recycle Monster Jam all the way back. Jamie Pacquiao getting some offense there from Beastie. but still behind that nice wall of Cotton and Thrasher, and he gets recycled back. Pacquiao trying to find a spot to get through. Now Monster Jam.
Oh, wow.
Holy cow, nicely. Jamie Pacquiao gets through the pack and knocks Monster Jam to the inside, allowing the Gatekeeper blockers to recycle Monster Jam. What a great move by Jamie Pacquiao. Ooh, takes a big hit from Big Sexy.
A nice little hip.
Yeah, 12 points already in the bank there for Jamie Pacquiao as he's recycled to the back as we're down to 5 seconds left in this jam. I think he's just going to wait it out.
Wow.
12-4 St. Louis Gatekeepers. Wow, that was
so.
I think it was unintentional, but it was a brilliant move at the same time.
Yep. Sometimes you just synchronicity happens.
Yes.
You get through and you just knock your opponent out of the end. Didn't even mean to play defense. Accidental defense.
Sweet Feet out there jamming for Denver, and that's Shred Astaire for St. Louis Gatekeepers. Nobody in the box for either team.
That is really nice. We are very, very low on penalties. Oh, nice. Goodness. Up that lane. On the toe stops is Stelly.
Oh, I'm sorry, that is Stelly, not Sweet Feet. I apologize.
Yes,
Justin Stelly.
Oh, Stelly through on the outside. Does get some hips past some blockers. I'm looking at the jam ref. It looks to me like 4. So a full 4 on that one. So we are sitting at 15 for the Gatekeepers, 8 for ground control. We're right at 25 minutes.
Yes, Stelly with some nice work on that outside line. Look at that dip on that outside line and avoiding those hits and still getting those all 4 points. Loki Doki on the line for the Gatekeepers, and that is Mr. Testosterone back out there.
Oh, wow.
Loki on the inside picks up lead for the Gatekeeper. Spin Diesel with the drawback on Mr. Testosterone. Mr. Testosterone toe stops his way through the inside as Loki Doki now on a scoring pass. Gonna call it off. Let's see how many points Loki picked up. All 4 points, though, so 19-8 early on here.
I think you were spot on about mostly having these short jams, but then when they have the opportunity to take the multi-pass. And so we saw that one big jam.
Yeah, Loki.
Jamie Pacquiao.
I'm telling you, they've learned from their mistakes of the first game. The Gatekeepers lost by 7 points, and they easily could have won that game if they would have stuck to that strategy instead of trying to go for multiple points. Yeah, because they were losing points on that. Optimus Grime jamming for Denver, and that is number 3, I believe.
Yes,
Thighs jamming for the Gatekeepers. Thighs recycled to the inside, and Grimes with the shove off on Evie and gets through. Thighs picked up lead, though, and able to call it off, keeping both teams off the scoreboard. So Gatekeepers holding a slim 19-8 lead with 23 minutes left here in the first half.
So now we have number 42, Sweet Feet.
Yes.
Well, Stelly was 72, so I can see how the jerseys were, a little bit confusing. But that is Jamie Pacquiao wearing the star for St. Louis. Everyone will get adjusted here and lined up at that jammer line, and there's the whistle that takes us into jam number 7. Lots of action here, but you'll see both of these jammers are very, very movement-oriented, very frenetic, very constantly moving, keeping the blockers off balance.
Princess got laid out by Big Sexy.
Yep. And that is Sweet Feet that does pick up that lead for Denver.
Yoshi Denali going to the penalty box.
So now Sweet Feet is in on that tough wall of white jerseys. Does get the tap into the infield, and we were recycled back here to the near straightaway.
Jamie Pacquiao with Yoshi Denali in the penalty box that's getting no offense and has been unable to move that big wall of Denver blockers.
We've just gone from the jammer line to mid between turns 1 and 2 and Jamie unable to get out of there. It's just tight, tight, tight. And now the entire pack moving around. Jamie able to get a little bit of movement and nice spin around.
Someone's picking
Big
up a
sexy.
penalty there. No Thrasher.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah.
Thrasher going to the box, so.
That'll
For
be
some
a noticeable loss.
So, unfortunately for Denver, they stood there and watched Thrasher go to the box instead of going back and playing offense for their jammer.
Jimmy lost the star, and he was standing over the star.
Yeah.
When Jamie squeezed through, the star came up and
Yep.
He's lost the star several
Yeah.
times this weekend.
But yeah, I think Jamie was looking for a star pass at some point, and
Yeah, for some reason, he keeps losing that helmet cover off his helmet.
we were saying earlier, we've got some good inventors in the world. Somebody needs to invent a way to keep the helmet cover on the helmet when we want it to be there. And we have Shred Astaire taking on Stelly. Stelly spinning around, makes it out of the pack. Lead jammer there for Denver. 8 points separate these two teams. Shred Astaire wearing the star. That was a lot of S's. Shred Astaire wearing the star for St. Louis.
Oh, Baby Stelly and Ethan Olson doing a nice drawback there on Shred Astaire.
Stelly.
Yeah, Justin Stelly getting a scoring pass there.
Yep. So Shred Astaire did make it out. That's the initial trip for Shred Astaire. So Stelly has an opportunity here to tie this game.
Calls it off before Shred can
Calls
pick
it
up any
off.
points, yeah. Took as much time off the clock trying to get their blocker out of that penalty box, so that was a
Yep.
smart move there
Yep.
by Denver and their jammer, Stelly.
So the blocker is standing. So we just got a few seconds left here. 7 to be exact, because we have this groovy scoreboard that tells you.
Loki Doki out there jamming for the Gatekeepers in white, and that's Mr. Testosterone with a knockout on Loki, but Loki quickly back in on Mr. Testosterone. Loki trying to push through that. Mr. Testosterone tries sneaking through the outside, gets
Oh my gosh.
a drawback on Adam Midwest, but Cotton out of the penalty box wipes out Adam Midwest on that drawback. So
One was an illegal contact and one was a low block. So they both got a penalty on that move.
and some Gatekeepers fall down. I don't know if any points were scored on that.
I'm seeing
I don't see any
no points in the sky. I'd love to see that replay,
Yeah, I don't think we're.
because we've had two officials vehemently
Calling penalties.
calling the penalties.
Yeah.
They were like, "This is what I saw. I'm sure."
I don't know if we're getting an official timeout here or not. Oh, there is a timeout.
I think there is a timeout, and I think it is an official one because we have to verify
Oh,
all of those calls. I know.
Denver did pick up 2 points.
Yeah,
I guess
they did.
Mr. Testosterone passed one person. We have a tie game here with 18:22
I
left
mean-
in this game. Both teams will be starting off with a player in the penalty box, so they are coming to talk to Yoshi Denali, so we'll find out what's going on.
Yeah, it looks like just an explainer there. Nothing's going to change, I don't think. But wow. So these teams, we fully expected them to come in to, hey, we did not come to this championship to go home without a medal. So this is the game.
Yeah, both had high expectations of first place, of gold medals, both teams. And both teams unhappy playing for third. And I think we're going to see that during this game, as both teams are not happy. They're not happy with each other. They're not happy with their teammates. They didn't come here expecting to be playing for third place. And it happens.
But
unfortunately,
the only thing worse than third place would be
fourth place. That's right. So they better get their heads on straight here and figure out who's going to win this game.
Who's going to get their heads on
And
straighter?
Exactly, and it ain't going to be going to the penalty box all the time. Optimus Grime driving hard, and Jamie Pacquiao gets taken down and recycled by Linzo. And Optimus Grime finds an inside path. Got some great offense there from Whitney. Ethan Olson on the knockout, but they're very aware of the Jamie Pacquiao one arm down, and they're not falling for it. So Optimus now pushing hard on blockers for the Gatekeeper. I don't know who exactly that is, but now Big Sexy in from the box as Pacquiao's recycled again. Optimus has 3 blockers out front trying to hold, and they get the recycle on Optimus Grime. Jamie Pacquiao's still not got out of this pack, though. Optimus on a scoring pass.
I think Denver has
Jamie just got recycled again.
I was going to say Denver has identified Jamie as one of the things they need to lock down.
Yes, and Optimus Grime just picked up a
no.
cut penalty. Yeah, so Jamie unable to get out, but should have a full amount of help here from his teammates. And a helmet cover pass to Yoshi Denali as Jamie had been worn out by those blockers from Denver.
Yeah.
So Yoshi has, 23 seconds to try to pick up some points here. And he blasts into,
oh my goodness.
Big Sexy. He hit that tree and fell down.
No,
Yoshi got to pick up a cut penalty.
Yep. You saw that.
I think put points on the board, but going to go to the penalty box, and that's going to give Denver a power jam start here.
Yeah, because Optimus left the penalty box right at the end of that jam. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that was some
so
4-4 jam.
We're still at the tie
23-23,
score because they both picked up 4.
But here you have Justin Stelly out there jamming for Denver and on a power jam too. So thing with Justin, once he gets out of that pack, there's no one going to catch him going around the track because he is fast.
That's true, but the Gatekeepers
They're
really
getting
have
spread
tried
out.
to. Yeah, they're getting a hip on Stelly, but not enough. Oh,
and a cut penalty on Stelly. So they got the drawback on Stelly.
That was a forearm, but yeah.
Oh, a forearm, huh?
But those two signals look very similar.
Okay, I couldn't see, and I'm looking all the way at the other end of the track.
We
too.
are at the other end of the track.
Yeah, I see it there. Yes, thank you, Pinky, for pointing that out for us. Yoshi though is still jamming, and Yoshi can't. Oh, they gave lead to Yoshi. All right, so. And the Gatekeepers have somebody off track, or they're bridging out for Stully, and Yoshi's picked up 4 points here. Yoshi not normally a jammer. They got Stully drugged back again. Yoshi, though, going to get knocked out. They're picking up some more points and calling it, so.
3
after
extra.
A very chaotic jam there, and picking up 7 points is Yoshi Denali for the St. Louis Gatekeepers. But still, at 14 minutes, we're still very close. 30 to 23.
It's only 7. Okay, I can totally see that Mamba is out there with the star on, and that looks like Shred Astaire, if I'm reading correctly. Oh, Mamba! Out on the outside, did pick up that lead jammer status very quickly. Now Shred is also out of the pack. On the initial trip, Mamba gets through, doing what you said, picking up the 4 and looking at the bench for the signal to call. Oh, wow! Shred through the pack, just shoulder dips. I think that Mamba might be trying to get a couple of blockers out of the box. We have 2 blockers sitting in the penalty box for Denver, and Mamba wanted to just pick up the points and call that off, but I think we have an even jam. I think it's 7-7, so we're sitting still at a 7-point differential, 37-30 with 13 on the clock. That was a lot of threes.
Yeah, that is a complicated position to be in. Do you, with 2 blockers down, do you empty the penalty box, or do you just take the 4 points and go with it, and then you take the opportunity of starting that next jam down blockers? So what do you do from there? Mr. Testosterone jamming for Denver, and that's Loki Doki jamming for St. Louis. A nice spin move on the
Very
outside.
nice.
Picks up lead for Denver, and Mr. Testosterone's going to pick up a cut penalty. And coming in for the penalty box, that is Baby Stelly. Did some nice defensive work after coming in out of the penalty box. Gets a recycle on Loki Doki.
Wow.
Bodies are flying now.
I know. Very, very sporadic, frenetic.
Frenetic. That's a good word, frenetic. But Loki Doki, though, trying to get through. We have a little pile up there. The wheels are locked.
I think, Yeah, I think we had a little equipment jam there.
Now Loki Doki through the pack, picking up points, and Mr. Testosterone out of the penalty box, hands it off to, is that Optimus Grind? No, that's Linzo. Dominic Linzo, yeah.
Oh, that is.
What a beautiful spin move.
Loki's got the spins.
But keeping the jam going is going to allow Linzo to pick up some points here. So I don't know if I agree with this strategy. And there's Linzo with 4 points. So now calling it off. We'll see how many additional points she gets. Loki gets 3 additional points. So 4 points on the board. So a 12-4 jam there.
Pretty good. We're 11 minutes here. So for those of you who are just turning in, where have you been? We are watching St. Louis Gatekeepers take on Denver Ground Control. So St. Louis in the light color jerseys, Denver in the navy jerseys.
Denver going to take a timeout here. As I think that's Primsis in the penalty box for the St. Louis Gatekeepers. So they will be starting a blocker down. Oh, it is bolt action? Okay, they both have that green. They both have a green bandana on, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
It is Primsis, yeah, okay.
And we are just, your camera angle's fabulous. Like, you can see the whole track.
Oh.
We are way back here behind the scoreboard. So sometimes it's hard to see the jersey. So we.
The camera work for this has been outstanding.
Yes. Well, it's because we have dedicated people that are human beings.
That actually know what they're doing, yeah.
Using the cameras. I mean, it's fabulous.
Yeah, the
They
camera
get good. The replays are fabulous. Oh, look at this. We get to look at the penalties.
Yeah,
So
Yoshi with 3.
Clean. Yeah, pretty clean overall. I mean, they're spread out. But we do have a couple of players with
well, just Yoshi with 3.
With 3.
Yeah, and nobody from Denver, but they have multiple players with 2. Denver's got 1, 2, 3, 4 players with 2. And they're actually have more penalties than the Gatekeepers do, but Yoshi Denali with 3 penalties so far.
All right, so that is, of course, Optimus Grime wearing the star for Denver, and Thighs wearing the star for St. Louis. Oh, Thighs trying to, on the toe stops, tiptoe around the edge. Didn't quite land it, but that's Big Sexy picking up a penalty for that hit. Meanwhile, Optimus Grime out of the pack, does pick up the lead designation. And now the pack is just held up there. We've got a blocker apiece in the penalty box, but one is released. You said the Primsis, right? Released back into. Hey, look at that! Taking the star right out of the penalty box.
That was
Trim calling it.
That was fast.
It was, yeah.
Oh, that was fast.
Whoa, my goodness. So, Primsis trying to battle against those
and on
two
top of
blockers
it,
now.
did Testosterone pick up Optimus Grime picked up
a penalty.
So a power
you see
jam
it's
here.
a cut track, yes.
And Primsis picking up 4 points.
So really, really great job at the front. Who is that 20? That's Thrasher, right? And
Yes.
Stand Aside
Stand
doing
Aside
that great
and-
job while Big Sexy was in the box, hanging on to Prim. But now look at that whole wall just hanging up. Everybody.
Both blocking duos with
Oh, woo!
Optimus Grimes spun around that tripod, but then hits Evie on the
Evie, I
inside.
know, and Evie was like, no.
Prim, though, gets recycled to the back. Baby Stelly playing some offense.
Oh, wow, a nice little move there. Evie trying to make the big hit.
Gets 4 points for Optimus Grime, and now coming in on a
Oh, no, you can't call it. So there's the end of that jam. We had to go full 2 minutes. Whew, that's a lot of work for 2 minutes. Now it was, in the end, 7 points for St. Louis and 7 for Denver. So we are back at the same
or
distance.
2. Is it 6? Is it 7 and 6?
7 and 7. It's
Oh, it does
saying
say 7
here.
to 7. Okay. I can't see her little thumb.
I know. You know, the tape is very helpful. I'm going to
Yeah.
say shout out to all of you officials, jam refs that have tape on your fingers.
Oh, and Shred Astaire, quick move inside, picks up lead, and Justin Stelling tries to follow Shred's lead on that inside, but gets recycled by Hulk as Cotton recycles Shred Astaire to the back. Oh,
Wow.
quickly in as Shred Astaire and up that inside line cleanly, picking up 4 points for the Gatekeepers. Justin Stelling going to turn around and try to play some defense, or at least guide Shred Astaire to the inside,
Oh.
and some beautiful
Wow.
footwork. A nice little jump over that blocker and picking up 4 more points as Shred Astaire as Stelly is recycled to the back. Shreddy hit hard to the inside and also recycled all the way to the back. Now we have both jammers locked down and a helmet cover pass to Linzo. Oh, and Lethal with a nice little knockout and recycles. Oh, Cotton hit hard. Shred Astaire gets taken down hard on the outside. Boy, we got bodies flying.
Yeah, we do. Oh.
And then Ethan
Shred.
Olsen, Olsen. Linzo
Wow.
forearming his way through the pack and no call, so it counts. Yeah, I'm shocked that wasn't called.
There was so much happening in that. I'm glad we get to see a little replay here of all of that action. But, yep. The one hand down counts. Totally legal.
8 points put up by the St. Louis Gatekeepers, increasing their lead 64 to 41.
So we're almost down to 6 minutes left in our first half. This is, of course, the bronze medal game. Whoever wins this goes home with a medal.
Oh, Loki almost made that inside move.
So that is Sweet Feet wearing the star for Denver. Loki Doki for St. Louis. Sweet Feet getting recycled back past the jammer line. Loki is still into the pack looking for the initial trip. Ooh, all kinds of shirt. Shout out to the makers of these jerseys. Like lots of shirts getting pulled out there. So one last hit there, and Loki. Oh, Loki out as lead, but Sweet Feet passes Loki Doki. So Loki will call that off, and I think it'll be 0-0 jam.
Hard hitting action out here on the track.
Yep.
Both teams holding nothing back. Now, we do have a little bit of, at 5 minutes left, we have Big Sexy now with 4 penalties already. So
Wow.
penalties may become an issue here.
Yeah, certainly.
As we
certainly.
continue on to this game, if they keep trying to play
And
this aggressive, because
Yeah.
aggression leads to penalties. Just, oh my gosh.
and Big Sexy
Up
is the
Optimus Grime literally forearmed the blocker to the inside and no call and gets through. with lead for the Denver ground control. Thighs jamming for the Gatekeepers. Pushing hard, but gets recycled to the back by Baby Stelly. As Linzo goes to the penalty box. Thighs been having trouble getting out of this pack. Now recycled to the back is Grimes. Again by Yoshi and Spin, and going to call it off, but did pick up points.
So that is a total of 3 there for Denver. We're ticking down to 4 minutes. And we are looking at Mr. Testosterone.
Yeah, I got to calm down.
Taking
I
off
calm
shred
down.
of
I'm
stare.
getting a little excited
okay.
here. Yeah.
This game, these are the medal games here. You tuned in for this stuff.
I know, and I'm trying not to be a homer, but as a lifelong gatekeeper, it's pretty hard not to be, and I'm trying not to. Trust me.
So that's Mr. Testosterone out of the pack first. Denver with lead. Shred of Stare again with the star, getting the recycled back here past behind the jammer line. Gets a little shoulder tap, invited outside of the tape. Meanwhile, Mr. Testosterone puts 4 points on the board. Now that's Shred's initial trip. Ooh. So Mr. Testosterone going to call it. I think was 4.
A great move on the outside by Mr. Testosterone to get by that pack. And Big Sexy had a nice hit on Shred of Stare on that recycle. So I'll give them their props whenever they get them. I will. So yeah, look at that toe stop work along that sideline.
Yeah.
That was pretty beautiful on Mr. Testosterone.
So 64-49 in favor of St. Louis with 2:42 left on the clock.
That's Justin Stelly out there jamming for Denver and Loki Doki jamming for the Gatekeepers. Whitney doing some nice defensive work. Baby Stelly, they're trying to drive Loki out. They manage to, and Baby Stelly finds an outside line and gets through and picks up lead again for Denver. So that's back-to-back leads as Loki having some problems getting through that defense from the Denver ground control. That is, and another helmet cover pass to Yoshi. So Gatekeepers making good, using that to a good effect, that helmet cover pass, and Stelly smartly calls it off before Yoshi can pick up any points.
Now we are under 2 minutes here. Again,
2
game
points.
14.
Yeah, 2 points put on the board there for Justin.
Third and fourth place here. You're looking at third and fourth place, and we're just trying to decide who that would be.
That's Little Nas Slapex on his first jam of this half. And that's Optimus Grime jamming for Denver.
I'm going to get some fresh jammers in there because this is a tough defense to battle against.
Little Nas trying to get him moving back and forth. Grime just uses power to try to push the Gatekeeper blockers through.
Yeah, well, and
getting some offensive help there from Monster Jam up front.
Yeah, and trying to run a little defense as well. So Optimus Grime paying attention to the opposing jammer, trying to break up the pack, doing all the things at once. And but what does get a little roll over the tape, and we'll recycle back to the jammer line.
Princess gets to recycle all the way to the back as Denver allowed Princess to just slide right by and get that recycle. Little Nas knocked to the inside again. Optimus Grime recycled to the back, and Big Sexy with
again.
5. Yeah,
that's 5 already. We are still in the first half.
Grime is on a scoring pass, I believe, correct?
Yes, I believe Grime
and now
has
we're
made the
doing
initial, and now we're doing the whole ring around the track over and over. Here we go.
And Spin did a nice job of trying to get that back even farther. And Grime powers through.
Yep.
Oh,
was that the lead designation?
I think
sorry.
that's points. I thought that was.
There was not a blinking. one
You're
on there, but
right.
I do thought Optimus had made it through once, but
maybe I was mistaken. I don't know. Little Nas.
no, you're right. I
Takes-
think Optimus was almost through and got bumped out and recycled.
Is that what
So I
happened?
think-
Okay.
I think,
And Little
Stella
Nas
Nas
breaks
finally
through
out.
for 4 points. So, yeah, that was such a
right there.
hectic jam on that one.
So St. Louis with 4.
Oh, time has expired, too.
It is. I know it's time for the intermission. I'm telling
Holy
you.
cow.
So
4 points for the Gatekeepers, 2 for Denver, 68-53. What a tight game we have here.
yeah, we're looking at our intermission. So we want everybody to go stretch your legs, take a breath,
Oh, I need a breath.
get
I need a breath.
another beverage. But we don't want you to come back because this will be an exciting second half. We'll see you in about 10-ish minutes.
Yeah, and then also we'll talk more about the penalties.
Yeah.
Big Sexy setting at 5. Only one Gatekeeper with 3, but boy, a big differential in penalties from Denver to the Gatekeeper. So we'll see how that plays out in the second half
Yes.
when they change jammer refs, and we'll just see how that plays out in the second half. If they're going to be battling it hard, I'll tell you
Yes.
that right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this has been a hard-hitting affair. And then we have the next game, which is Toulouse versus Concussion, which is really going to be exciting.
Mm-hmm.
So stay tuned for lots of action here from Salem,
Salem,
Oregon.
Oregon. That's
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Be right back.
Hey everyone, Aaron Jackson here. I'm here to talk about what gets me to the top, my skates, and more specifically, my wheels. And the Bont Whirl Assassin is the only wheel I trust. They're hand-poured with the best urethane out there. It's the holy grail for speed and control. Plus, it doesn't pick up every speck of dust on the floor. And the lifespan? I'm getting at least twice the mileage out of these compared to other wheels. But if you're serious about skating, do yourself a favor and try the Bont Whirl Assassin.
They call it a sport, but we know better. It's a symphony of dedication, grit, and heart. Tuned to one another in a composition of chaos on a stage built for progress. Athlete-driven innovation from the first whistle to the final score. Every hit, every fall, every win, every loss, every team, every season, every body. We've got you covered. They call it a sport, but we know better. It's a symphony of dedication, grit, and heart. Tuned to one another in a composition of chaos on a stage built for progress. Athlete-driven innovation from the first whistle to the final score. Every hit, every fall, every win, every loss, every team, every season, every body. We've got you covered.
All right, we're back.
The intermission goes by fast, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. I had time to calm down, too. Yeah, I'm
that's
calm.
good.
I
That's
am
good.
calm.
For now.
For now.
For now.
I'll be
So
calm.
yeah, take a look at this penalty tracker here. So you can see there's a lot more. There are
Penalties
more
on-
penalties on Denver's side.
And you got Big Sexy with 5. Yoshi Denali with 3, but still only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 penalties on the Gatekeeper side, and you have 18 on Denver's side. So
Big
we'll see
difference.
if the changes a little bit with this second half, but
Certainly the teams have an opportunity to sort of think about things and think about how they're going to approach this next half. I'm always interested in halftime discussions. But we also want to talk about scoring because, of course, that matters. And
Yes.
So for the Gatekeepers, Loki is the top scorer there with 16 points. But then you've got Jamie and Shred with 15 each.
Yep.
And then on the Denver side, Grime is the one, Optimus Grime is the one with 20 points there. The next highest scorer is Stelly with 12. Then we have Mr. T and Mama both with 7 apiece. So
surprisingly, Yoshi with 11 points, and he's the pivot.
Yes.
So
and the
he's done
Gatekeepers,
he's done a nice job of taking that helmet cover from and running with it.
Yeah. A couple of really important, well-placed jams. So we are sitting at 68-53, so very, very close still.
Well, we'll see how this plays out. I know Denver is kind of chasing that. So that they did defeat the Gatekeepers at Western Hemisphere, but since then, the Gatekeepers have been successful in beating Denver, and Denver's chasing that medal, and the Gatekeepers have been there. So we'll see how this is, but this is a very close game, 68-53, still anybody's game, and we'll see how this plays out.
Ooh.
We have Mr. Testosterone on the line, gets pulled through by Baby Stelly nicely. Nice offense there from Baby Stelly. And that is Shred Astaire jamming for the Gatekeepers, who gets out, but a whole lap behind Mr. Testosterone. Mr. Testosterone busts through for 4 points. Calls it off nicely. 4 and done. That's smart play there by Mr. Testosterone in Denver Ground Control.
Yeah, very, very quick jam. Just 30 seconds off the clock. But brings our score of 68-57 in favor of the Gatekeepers. Of course, we're looking. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Oh, okay. Optimus Grime taking on. That's Loki Doki, right?
Yep. Loki Doki.
Yeah, my angle's a little bit weird here, but we know that it's Loki Doki. As we mentioned, Loki Doki, a big scorer for the Gatekeepers in this game. Now Optimus Grime at the front of the pack, but you can see that tripod just locked down with the brace. So it's a tripod in one.
If you notice, both teams have opted to go with 4 blockers on the jammers, and now Cotton going to play some offense.
Optimus Grime doing a little shoulder tap there. And now going to get up right into the tripod. Meanwhile, Loki Doki pushing against the tripod here.
Trying to twist through, but Ethan and Whitney doing nice work. Now get some little offense from Adam Midwest, but Cotton jumps up and does a little offense for Denver.
Whew.
And here we are.
And there's Optimus Grime doing that plank again.
Oh, now 2 players from the Gatekeepers
yes.
go to the penalty box. So both Yoshi Denali, which would be his fourth, and Adam Midwest go to the penalty box, and that gives Grime lead as Loki's not been able to break out. Unfortunately for the Gatekeepers, they did not play any offense for Loki while Grimes was going around the track, and he spins through for 4 points and going to call it after some hard work there. Well, it was down to, 2 seconds left on the jam, wasn't there?
And so this will allow there to be a track advantage here for Denver as we head into jam number 3 of our half number 2. So if you are just joining us for this incredible game, number 14, you have the St. Louis Gatekeepers in the light colored jerseys, Denver Ground Control in the dark colored jerseys, St. Louis at 68, Denver at 61. 27 minutes on the clock, and it is Stelly up that inside line. Picking up the lead jammer status for Denver. Now Jamie Pacquiao with the star on for St. Louis. Still looking to get through the pack.
Denver did lose Wyatt to the penalty box. Some nice footwork.
Whoa. Wow.
And Stelly absorbs that hit from Evie.
And that's a big hit. Evie with some very solid balanced hits. Sorry to speak to you there. But Stelly withstood the hip check
and there Yoshi picks up another penalty. That's number 5 for Yoshi. Yep. So as Jamie Pacquiao avoids that hit, gets out of the pack, but Stelly through for points and going to call it big 8 points. And we have a lead change. 69 to 68. Just like I said at the beginning of this game was anybody's game.
It is, and neither one of these teams wants to leave without a medal, and so they're going to leave it all here on the track.
2 players from each team with 5 penalties, and we have Shred Astaire jamming for the St. Louis Gatekeepers, and that is Mamba jamming for Denver Ground Control. Both teams locking into it. Mamba's able to get some offense there from Cotton. Shred Astaire
up.
Picks up lead with some beautiful footwork on the inside to stay in bounds. Wow, that was close. Mamba now out and quickly picking up speed. Going to try to catch up. Once Mamba's out, there ain't too much time before he's back around the other side. Man, that is some speed on display.
Fast, I know. So
holy
fast.
Cow. Now we have another lead change as Shreddy picks up 2 points with some beautiful work there, keeping his feet in bounds and using that.
Safe.
Yep. Sliding in safely into that apex.
With one hand down, again, one hand into the infield is legal, still in bounds. So St. Louis at 70, Denver at 69, 24-45 left here in our second half. A nice move up the inside line as Mr. Testosterone. Loki Doki's got the star on for St. Louis. And a nice spin move as Mr. Testosterone comes into that tripod of, jerseys. Tripod in one, I should say. Gets a little drawback there, and we'll call it off before Loki can get into the pack. I think 3 points is what I'm seeing on the Jam Ref's hand, so that will be another lead change.
Yes. Smart call off there by Mr. Testosterone,
Very smart.
Yep. Get those points. At this close of a game, every point's going to count, and every point you can keep off the other team is important.
Yeah, and right now, this minute, we have no one in the penalty box.
That's unusual. We have Optimus Grime out there jamming for Denver Ground Control, and that is Thighs jamming for the St. Louis Gatekeepers. Thighs hitting that tripod set up with, I think that's Ethan Olson and Whitney Plummer and Linzo, and I think that is Cotton up there playing some offense for Grime. Grime gets recycled to the back by Yoshi Denali, right back out there running on the 5 points. We've not seen Big Sexy, or 5 penalties, I'm sorry. We've not seen Big Sexy out there with the 5 penalties back since the second half yet, but Grime is recycled to the back. Thighs gets no offensive help, though.
Wow.
While they're waiting on the recycle for now, coming into the pack. Adam Midwest trying to get thighs out, and a helmet cover pass to Yoshi. Grimes comes in on a scoring pass, though. Doesn't call
Yoshi
it off.
Come in. It does not call it.
Yeah, Yoshi's going to pick up all 4 points there for the Gatekeepers. So just like that.
Was that a wave goodbye to Blummer?
Yeah, now going to call it. We'll see how many points picked up by Optimus. We're waiting. Oh, is that 0 points?
I think there's some discussion, but we are looking at 0 points here for Denver.
Oh, no.
No, there we go. Okay, we had to confirm.
3 points. 3 points. Yeah.
Got it. So 3-4 run, that puts Denver in the lead.
By 75-74. Yeah, what a tight game.
22 minutes left on the clock. We are in the second half.
And
yeah, Sweet Feet. It's got the star on for Denver. Makes a run up that lane outside and picks up lead. Now, Shred Astaire is the one with a star on for St. Louis.
yeah, Shred was trying to get his teammates' attention so they could knock Monster Jam out of bounds, so he could have went right back in as Monster got the recycle on him. Shred wasn't sure if Monster had stayed in bounds or not. But the teammates didn't pay attention to him, so he gets recycled all the way to back. And Sweet Feet picks up 4 points and back around for a second pass.
I'll tell you what, you don't want to be in the back of this defense right here. This is don't want to go back there if you can help it.
That was a beautiful apex jump there by Sweet Feet. Picks it up 8 points so far. Yeah, now Shreddy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Thrasher does a nice job of recycling, but quickly through his Sweet Feet, picking up 12 points. And he's going to take as much time off this clock as possible.
Yeah,
trying to get that player out of the penalty box.
Yeah, so Shred now comes into the defense and just kind of lays everybody out. Just going to push everyone forward. Did get the star accidentally removed there. And now
Shred gets taken down, but does again the one hand down.
So Sweet Feet's
but he's in a very awkward position right now. Shred can't move, and another great move by Sweet Feet. Picks up 4 more points.
16-point run.
So yeah, Shred put the one hand down, but was in no position to move.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, literally should have just went out of bounds and came back in because
and unable to get any of
momentum.
Of his teammates over because they were hanging
over time. It was great defensive by Big Sexy and Thrasher. Yeah, just hang over top of him and not allow him, even though he's one hand down, so what? He can't move.
I know, right?
Yeah. 91-78.
Oh, look at Loki Doki.
Oh.
Trying to make up this score right now, just up the middle. I just saw the opening and just took it. Now, Silly.
Because 2 blockers were in the penalty box.
Yep.
Thrasher and Big Sexy go to the box. Now Big Sexy's on 6.
That's 6 on for Big Sexy.
Oh, so they must have got a penalty for that up there. Blocking a player down, I wonder if that's what that was.
Oh, that may be. That may be.
Yeah, both of them got P's. What is
I cannot
illegal position?
Yeah, that's what that was.
Holy cow!
So you're gonna have to read this because that font is like at 6.4. I can't read that.
Yep.
So Loki Doki around. Oh my goodness!
And now Linzo goes to the box.
And so we're just seeing this penalty. The penalties are definitely going to play a role here as we head into the last 18 and a half minutes here of our second half. That is Stelly out of the pack. Now, that's the initial. So, Loki Doki still on a scoring run. Can get maybe. We're going to try this again, maybe. Please don't do it again.
And Big Sexy.
Please don't do it again.
Flirting with 6 penalties here.
I know. Now, Big Sexy playing the one-on-one, but Loki Doki is so good at the one-on-one.
And Big Sexy got the benefit of the doubt there as they had called out a play. And he continued blocking, but and I think Stelly's going to pick up a low block. Yes,
Yep.
and another power jam as Baby Stelly picked up a low block on Loki Doki.
So now we're at 1 point differential again. 12 points on the board so far for Loki Doki. Loki's going to call it with, I think, is that 3 additional points? Or
We have a lead change again.
Yeah, an additional 3, so that 16 total, and 2 for Denver. So we're at 94-93, 1 point differential. Again, the penalty.
16 points for the Gatekeepers, 2 points for Denver, 94-93.
What did they put Stelly in the box for? Low block?
Low block,
Low
yes.
block, okay, great.
Yeah, so power jam start here for Thighs and the St. Louis Gatekeepers. That's Baby Stelly, Justin's brother, doing some nice blocking, but Thighs finds an inside path and gets lead as Linzo trying to fight through the St. Louis Gatekeeper blockers. Thighs gets some nice offensive help there from Splatter. And now Justin Stelly out of that penalty box powers through. They're going to have to call a timeout there as BC lost his helmet.
So we do have a timeout, but not sure this is going to be official. So, I mean, again, this is a medal game where everybody
Thighs put
very
up 4
excited.
points. Yeah, Thighs put up 4 points.
So, yeah, here we get a look at the penalties. You see, this is going to play a role. This has got to play a role because we've got people that have done great work that are integral to the team who have 6 penalties on both teams. So 1 apiece on both teams.
Yeah, we've seen, if
team.
you're watching the action out there, you're seeing 2 teams fighting for everything they have to try to win a medal. And this game is still way too close to call.
I mean,
102-93. We got 16 minutes, 50 seconds left in this game.
So while this is happening, so right now we've had everybody removed from the box.
Yeah, nobody in the penalty box. Yeah, sorry, this jam.
So, so we had a little discussion between our officials, and so this is Jamie Pacquiao with Mr. T on the line, and it's Jamie up that inside, finding a way out, picking up lead jammer status. And Mr. T out of the pack as well on the initial, so Jamie Pacquiao is going to pick up a couple of points here, I think, and call it. Looking for the jam ref here. I think they're conferring.
I'm wondering if they're going to call Jamie on a low block. We'll see. No call. Okay.
3 points total there, looks like, for St. Louis. So I'm not sure we'll get clarification on why we had a jammer in the box.
Wait a minute.
And
They're calling a official timeout. We might have.
Yeah, official timeout. So we had a jammer in the box, and then they had the conversation, and they removed the jammer.
No, he never went to the box.
Not Jamie. The previous jam. We had Denver's jammer in the box, so that was Stelly, I think it was.
Oh, yeah.
That had the low block. And they removed Stelly from the box in that little conversation. And now we have another conversation where we may have some kind of jammer penalty. But right now, the penalty box is empty.
Yep.
So
and after conferring, they've decided that we will continue as we go.
We're just going to continue with full cohort of skaters.
We have Optimus Grime out there jamming versus Shred Astaire.
Ooh, goodness. Optimus with that shoulder, just like pop. It's just like a pop.
And Shred Astaire finds the path,
I mean, I don't know.
Picks up lead for the Gatekeepers.
Yeah. So now around the outside.
Beautiful move on the outside.
Does pick up 4. So 15 and a half minutes. St. Louis sit at 109. Denver ground control at 93.
Yeah, we have action galore out here.
Right. If you are not sitting on the edge of your seat, what is the matter?
Yeah, we got
What's the matter
Loki
with you?
Doki versus Justin Stelly, who gets recycled to the back by Spin Diesel. Justin trying to get through that Adam Midwest, and I think that's Splatter and Spin Diesel doing so. No, that's Lethal. And nice spin move on the outside, and Princess with a nice knockout, but he's going to pick up
and we'll pick up the cut.
Yes, cut his own players on that when he went out. Oh, Loki Doki, and there's Stand Aside's going to pick up a low block. So Thrasher out there with Monster Jam as Denver Ground Control is filling up that penalty box. And the Gatekeepers have opted to lock Monster Jam back in a tripod. Now coming out is Wyatt out of that penalty box. Loki Doki putting up points for the Gatekeepers.
Yeah, and it's really hard to play one-on-one against Loki Doki, and so got to have those other blockers.
Yeah, not getting. Now Princess. Oh, now Loki goes to penalty box as Monster Jam did a nice pullback on Loki and got that cut penalty. A quick feats by Monster Jam. So now Justin Stelly with 36 seconds left to pick up points for Denver Ground Control.
And Loki Doki will be able to serve this penalty and get back on.
Justin with a dip to the outside.
So nice looking.
Picks up 4 points, so now comes the offense. Trying to help out Justin, but out of the penalty box is Loki Doki.
So fast.
And I believe this will be a scoring pass for Loki.
Yes. Nice job by Thrasher, just keeping that hip on the jammer, never letting any space go. So a 12-point run there for St. Louis and 8 for Denver.
Woo. That's all. 121 to 101. Woo. We got to take a break on that one.
Under 13 minutes left here.
Yeah.
The second half. The team that wins this game will take home the bronze medal.
Thighs jamming for the St. Louis Gatekeeper, and that's Sweet Feet for Denver Ground Control. Trying to, finds an outside path, and Sweet Feet quickly goes through, and Beastie with some nice offense there gets Thighs out of that pack. So Sweet Feet going to try to pick up some quick points and call it. Picks up 4 and calling it. I don't think Thighs picked up anything. No, so 4-0 run, and that's exactly what Denver needs to do. Quick pick up some quick points and keep St. Louis from scoring here, and they'll catch up quickly. 105 to 21, down to 12 minutes left in this game. Oh, Evie picked up a low block, so Gatekeepers will start off with a blocker down.
That is unfortunate. Okay, so we have Shred Astaire taking on Mamba. Mamba already out of the pack. Denver with lead jammer status. Shred looking for a way through that wall of navy jerseys. And meanwhile, Mamba picking up that 4. So Shred needs to complete the initial, so Mamba will probably run this until Shred can get out. Oh my goodness. Just a pile up there at turn 1. Mamba gets tapped out. We're going to recycle everybody. Just Shred and Mamba and Evie and just the whole crew. We're just going to go all the way back to turn number 2. We're on the far straightaway.
I think Mamba was hoping to get a low call on Shred, but Shred was knocked flying into that. So
yeah, I don't think.
That was like a nice non-call by the referees there.
Oh, nice
Shred
move by Shred. Yeah, Mamba getting the signal to call it. So that jam will be called, but 7 points on the board for Denver. 121, 112. I like all the numbers.
Lots of ones and one,
and two twos.
Yeah.
One two apiece.
I noticed that last jam, Big Sexy was out there running on 6 penalties. So,
Well, I mean,
and Yoshi Denali's out there with 6 penalties. So
if you came to the champs,
yeah,
we've got 10.5 minutes left.
they're going to run them till their wheels fall off.
They
That's
have
what.
done some good work here.
Yep. Oh,
Gotta
both
play
are
'em.
both are big, people for their team. So
Yes.
they're relying on them, and they're going to send them out there until they foul out, and then they'll try to find someone to replace them. Both players are going to be hard to replace for either team. So
Absolutely.
looks like after this timeout, we have 10:37 left in the game, 121 to 112. Gatekeepers in white, Denver Ground Control in blue. Optimus Grime out there jamming for Denver Ground Control, and that is Loki Doki jamming for the St. Louis Gatekeepers. Nobody in the box for either team at the start of this. So I guess they pulled that low block off of Evie. Optimus Grime.
Woo! Woo! Everybody falling into the infield there
Yeah.
at turn 1. Denver locked down on Loki Doki.
Oh.
St. Louis trying to hang on to Optimus Grime.
Yeah, they are both fighting with everything they can to get out of that pack.
Just when the pack gets spread out, you think somebody's going to have to drop and bridge, but then it comes back together.
Oh, and a nice move by Optimus
Oh,
Grime.
and it would be a cut.
Penalty by Optimus Grime. Holy cow. So jammer advantage here for the Gatekeepers, but Loki's not been able to get out of this pack. Some nice defensive work there by Whitney and Ethan and Cotton. And I don't know who else. Is that Linzo out there? Yeah, that's Linzo as well. So they are doing a number on Loki Doki, who's been unable to get out of this pack. Whitney Plummer and
Trying to get a little.
Yoshi giving a little offense. Now here comes Spin Diesel and Lethal and Loki, but
just doing the passive.
just doing a one hit.
It's not quite.
One and done. Yeah,
Going to get Loki out.
And nice defense. They killed that whole 30-second penalty.
It is.
And Grime is out of the penalty box with 35 seconds left. And Grime, I believe, is on a scoring pass, I believe. And Loki gets taken out to the inside.
Not sure if that penalty was called before. Or
you know what? Maybe Grime did not get out. I believe you're right. I don't think Grime got out and got a pass. I think we just pushed everybody, went from the jammer line to the.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Very
because
nice.
as soon as he did that nice move to get out, he got a penalty. You're right. So, but 1 second
left. But that was it. The whole 5 seconds of a jam there.
Yeah, 2 minutes off the clock.
And 0-0 jam. So after all of that work, we have no points on the board. So at least I can still say both teams have a 2.
Yeah.
1-2-1, 1-1-2.
Woo, I had to take a break.
I know, right?
121 to 112. 8 minutes left in this game.
Wow, the room is starting to shout. Everyone in the room is starting to shout because everybody has their preferred team to win the bronze medal. Nice little tap out there. Wah! Splatter.
Oh, my gosh.
Mr. Testosterone just working. Wow. Against Splatter. And finally, Mr. Testosterone by turn 2, after being drawn back and forward, finally does get out of the pack first. Control of the track goes to Denver. Jamie Pacquiao with the star on for St. Louis does get out of the pack. That's the initial trip.
Wyatt picks up a penalty and Mr. Testosterone is going to call the jam off there. Woo. See how many points Mr. Testosterone got.
Taking a look, jam ref is consulting with others. And so we're under 7 minutes here. 3 points. 2 points, sorry. There was a thumb, wasn't there?
Oh, well, it might have been. There might have been a little thumb there. I don't know. I can't see it from here.
It is very far away. But I
So it
think,
was 3
yeah,
points,
It
yes.
was 3 points, yeah.
Yeah, 115 to 121. Justin Selly jamming for Denver ground control. That's Shred Astaire jamming for the Gatekeepers. Cotton going to go to the penalty box. Stelly with some nice fast work.
Wow.
Gets back in, but Shred Astaire picks up lead for the St. Louis Gatekeepers. Baby Stelly, or no, that's Justin Stelly, I'm sorry. Gets recycled to the back by Spin Diesel. And Shred Astaire breaks through for 4 points. Now we have a helmet cover pass to, oh no, he dropped it, Linzo.
Uh-oh.
Now we get the helmet cover pass to Dominic Linzo, and Linzo powers through for Denver ground control. Shred's going to see how many points he can pick up before calling it, and right there going to call it off.
So there are some
4
more points coming in, so that's 6 total. 5.5 minutes here left in our second half. 127 St. Louis, 115 Denver ground control.
Still anybody's game. Still.
Really? Yeah.
At this point. Oh, looks like we got official timeout.
Yeah, so we just want to confirm the scoreboard is correct and that the time is correct. Shockingly, not shockingly, that's not the word I wanted, but we were worried about penalties as we even came into this half. We have two players getting 6 almost immediately, but not anymore. So they maybe needed that motivation to not make any penalties.
Both have managed to stay in the game so far. Big Sexy out there for Denver ground control, and Yoshi out there for the St. Louis Gatekeepers. So we'll see if they'll be able to make it through this pack. Sweet feet.
Oh my gosh.
With a big hit.
That was Yoshi.
Now, listen, I was complaining earlier about the forearms not being called on Denver, and I can't believe that Yoshi didn't pick up a forearm on that hit. That was crazy. I think that should have been called, but who am I, Loki Doki pushing hard on Big Sexy Thrasher and Baby Stelly, and now got to tie the shoe.
You got to.
Which smartly, Baby Stelly goes up to play offense while Loki was down on the ground.
And Sweet Feet, designated as lead, kind of like put the hand down, but also stayed inside the tape for the rest of the body.
Yes.
And now we've had a star pass.
Up, and there Yoshi picks up.
Yoshi's.
And this is really, so now
penalty.
This is Denver's opportunity to win this game. Yoshi is his 7th foul. Both players now have fouled out, Big Sexy and Yoshi. Unfortunately, Yoshi had the helmet cover on, so he cannot re-enter this. They have 45 seconds to put up points because the jammer and the pivot are out.
Yep.
And they better take advantage of it right now.
And that was, unfortunate that Yoshi had the stripe and the star.
That's going to be a cut penalty on Sweet Feet.
And then Yoshi can't. Okay, well, this is an unusual situation for me.
Well, there's under 17 seconds, so Yoshi cannot go on the track. He has to stay off, and they'll call the game. They'll call that jam right there as soon as he's set down.
As soon as so they'll start this with. Oh my gosh, I've never seen that happen before, but
holy cow!
So now we'll have to. They were going to let Yoshi go, though, right? So now we don't have to let a captain serve. Okay,
No, Yoshi fouled out. Big Sexy fouled out. And Sweet Feet's in the penalty box for 30 seconds. So the Gatekeepers have a power jam start here for 30 seconds. And they send out thighs for this power jam.
Yes.
Sweet Feet picked up 7 points, so now we're 127 to 122 with 2:52 left in this game. Holy cow. What excitement we have here in this game. We have a 4-point game.
we have a cat.
Crazy
we have a cat that is excited about this particular game. Yeah, so
holy cow, man.
I literally I love going to tournaments because you always see new things that you learn.
Man,
Like
Denver
little
really had an
tiny
opportunity
rules.
there
Yes.
to win this game on that. I mean, that
On
literally
that
was
one, yeah, because
the last thing they needed was a penalty from the jammer. I mean, holy cow. Whew, this is going to come down to the end, folks.
we're under 3 minutes. It's
Oh.
2 minutes 54 seconds.
Gatekeepers have smartly replaced thighs with Shreddy Astaire. Shred has been
a jammer swap. The first jammer in the box had fouled out. Therefore, the jam was called when the second jammer sat.
Yep. So they're just explaining what you did already, Bill.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead with what you were saying. I apologize.
I said they smartly swapped out Thighs, who is a newer jammer for the Gatekeeper, with Shred Astaire, who is their most experienced jammer for the Gatekeepers, next to Loki. I mean, Loki's been around forever, but Shred has been playing with the Gatekeepers for many years, and he's their most experienced jammer for the Gatekeepers because Loki played with Arch Rival for a long time.
So yeah, that situation was so interesting.
Well, the good news is nobody's in any foul trouble anymore.
That's correct. we had the two, and they went out. But
Yeah.
to be fair, they went out in under 3 minutes, so they only had 3 minutes left in the game.
Oh, it's Shred.
Very nice.
Able to bust through that wall by himself with no offensive help.
Sweet Feet
Four players sitting out there and no one helped, and Shred on his own breaks through. Now they come rushing in, tries to get that pack moving. And just like that, Whitney's going to pick up a penalty and go to the penalty box as Shred picks up 4 points. Shred on a second pass.
Oh, nice little hop there.
Beautiful little apex jump for 4 more points. As
Whoa,
Sweet
Sweet
Feet
Feet
out of the
out.
box takes recycled by. Sweet Feet tried the one hand down, but has the helmet cover in his hand, and which slid his hand out. Yeah.
Right. That's a very slippery cover.
Oh, that
no,
he
now
lost
he's
the cover
it.
again. Shred is recycled all the way back. Gatekeepers be wise to run this clock all the way down unless Sweet Feet gets out.
Yeah, just
run as much climb off this clock as possible.
If you
in this
get
close
the
of a game.
opportunity
Yep.
to run up and make some points, by all means do it. But otherwise, take a look at
135.
everybody
Yeah.
else. Shred's just gonna. I mean, Thighs is gonna. That's
Shred Astaire out
Shred.
there.
Yeah. I was like, why? I'm sorry. I was just
Yeah, Shred's
distracted by the scorebook.
smartly going to keep this jam
Yeah.
going because Sweet Feet's not got out.
I know.
Run as
Yeah.
many seconds as you can
Yep.
off that clock.
Yeah, again, if you get the opportunity for a wide open lane to get some points, by all means. But otherwise, we just want to.
Oh, and now Shred
now,
breaks through for
see?
4 more points.
Yeah.
Evie goes to the box to join Whitney. And Sweet Feet's.
Still looking for that.
And now we get the pass.
So,
Only 2 seconds left in the jam. And Shred blasts through. Holy cow, that was a 16-point jam for Shred Astaire. And we're down to 46 seconds left in this game as the Gatekeepers open up a 21-point jam.
I believe. Let me look at our producer, Pinky. Thank you for doing this for us. Pinky, this is the biggest lead differential, I believe, of the whole game.
I believe so,
that's
yeah.
true.
Wow, the Gatekeepers did exactly what you were supposed to do there.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to see finally this weekend that they did everything right, because I've not seen that from the Gatekeepers this weekend, but they sure did it right this time. They end up with 2 players in the penalty box.
One player for Denver, one blocker for Denver, 2 blockers for St. Louis. As we start this now, it looks like Denver has elected to put, is that Mr. Testosterone
yep.
and Loki Doki for St. Louis on the line as we start this jam. There are 46 seconds on the clock. Whew.
Yeah, Evie in the box and Splatter for the Gatekeepers, and that is Whitney Plummer in the box for Denver.
Can you give a ranch yell for Evie? Just like ranch.
Okay, ranch is what I have been asked to say.
Some ranch.
Okay, so that was a little ranch for Evie. So sorry if I don't know that dialect. So if I did not do it correctly, I apologize. But there you go.
Uh-oh, someone else going to the box here.
So yeah,
That is Cotton going to the box.
headed to the box. So now 2 blockers apiece. So we
Denver
have
has been issued a captain's penalty for too many bench staff.
For too many what?
bench staff. Too many bench staffs. That's a captain's penalty.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
And that probably has something to do with the folks. Oh, wow. This is. Okay. So we have Mr. Testosterone taking on Loki Doki. We have 2 blockers per team.
We have
So it is even.
46 seconds on the clock is what we have. That's the other thing that's important in this game. You have Baby Stelly and Thrasher out there blocking, and I think that is Adam Midwest, I believe, and Spin
I
Diesel.
cannot see it, so I'm going to trust you because
Yeah,
there are 2
it is.
officials standing right in front of me, and so I'm going to
Yeah,
trust you that's who that is.
Trust me, I know.
Okay.
That's Spin Diesel, their most experienced blocker next to Hulk on the Gatekeepers, and that is Adam Midwest, one of their new up-and-coming blockers. But they have they got Baby Stelly and Thrasher out there for Denver, so pretty equal blocking duos for each team. Mr. Testosterone quickly moves off that line. Loki Doki
Yeah.
also taking the outside
my
line,
gosh.
but Mr.
Oh,
and both
yes, they're
jammers
both
out.
at the same time.
Man.
It is Mr. T that has the lead, though.
Yeah. Both jammers
know if
doing
it's gonna- I
everything
mean-
possible to get through that pack.
They're so evenly.
And now with reinforcements coming from the penalty box for both teams.
Everybody released almost at once. Splatter trying to get one last hit on Mr. T.
Baby Stelly goes to the penalty box. Mr. T outscoring points. Whistles blowing everywhere. We don't know what's going on.
Plummer trying to
And Mr.
keep
T
the
going
hit
to
on-
the penalty box.
No!
Holy cow.
So Loki
Now-
Doki still got to get past this tripod here.
Evie comes up
Get
to
a
play
nice,
some offense,
nice
but
offense for Evie.
time has expired. Oh, no one's got lead.
No.
So this has to go the full minute. So they're going to have to play this out. They couldn't just stand and let the time expire. So,
Yeah, Loki Doki could still get lead.
well,
Or
I don't
did
think so.
Mr.
I think
T have
Mr.
lead?
T
Okay,
had
I'm
lead,
sorry.
I believe.
My apologies.
But,
Mr. T had lead and lost
Loki
it.
breaks through for 4 points.
You're right. There you go. Because
Oh.
no lead designated. So we'll go the remaining 37 seconds here.
147 to 126. Both blockers. Baby Stelly.
Wow. Going to play that one-on-one. That's really tough to do with Loki. Get a little assist there. A little
Wow,
bump
that was
out.
a out of play call, and they continue to let them block. So they are letting both these teams play, which is good to see. But Mr. Testosterone's recycled to the back again. Hit hard.
What's happened there?
A diving hit from Baby Stelly on Loki.
Whoa, and wow. Woo!
8 points
Everybody
on the board.
just really giving it their all on that last one. And we are having some discussion over here at the scoreboard, so we want to make sure that we have the exact right points before we declare this final.
Wow. Wow. That's all I can say, boy. Both teams really throwing everything they had at each other.
That is what you're going to say. Like,
Everything.
this is the third and fourth place
Yes.
game. And so if you want to
And
Roll out a chance for the
interestingly,
medal?
the referees let them play. You can't. I can't bemoan the referees. They let things go on both sides, and they just let them play it out and let both teams basically beat the crap out of each other, because that's what happened. And we have a low-scoring 151 to 126 right now.
It is the final
That
score.
is the final
Yep.
score. So the
Uh-huh.
Gatekeepers are your third-place team, and Denver is your fourth-place team.
Both teams doing such a great job. It was so
Oh,
so breathtaking to
man.
watch this. So I hope that everybody will stay around because we have one more game right after this. Of course,
this
the
is the
gold
most
medal
important game. Yeah, you're going to
So,
stick around for this.
I
This
hope
is the
you
most
do.
important game. This is.
Actually, get up and stretch and like catch your breath,
Oh, I will.
and then
I will have to limp-
then come back and watch.
I'm going to have to limber up.
the
here.
right, that's right.
We have concussion versus Toulouse.
I still am Rippy Longstocking.
And I'm still wrecking Bill.
We will talk to you soon.
All right, have a good one.
Hey everyone, Aaron Jackson here. I'm here to talk about what gets me to the top, my skates, and more specifically, my wheels. And the Bont Royal Assassin is the only wheel I trust. They're hand-poured with the best urethane out there. It's the holy grail for speed and control. Plus, it doesn't pick up every speck of dust on the floor. And the lifespan, I'm getting at least twice the mileage out of these compared to other wheels. But if you're serious about skating, do yourself a favor and try the Bont Royal Assassin.
They call it a sport, but we know better. It's a symphony of dedication, grit, and heart. Tuned to one another in a composition of chaos on a stage built for progress. Athlete-driven innovation from the first whistle to the final score. Every hit, every fall, every win, every loss, every team, every season, every body. We've got you covered.